This is a mystery that has haunted the seas for over a century. It is a locked room mystery, but the room is an island and the door is the Atlantic Ocean. This is the story of the Flannan Isles Lighthouse Mystery. It is December 26, 1900. The steamship Hesperus cuts through the cold grey waters of the Outer Hebrides, Scotland. It is carrying a relief keeper, Joseph Mòr, to the remote Eilean Mòr lighthouse. The lighthouse is manned by three experienced veterans, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. But as the ship approaches the island, the captain notices something wrong. The flagstaff is bare, no flag is flying. No relief boxes have been placed on the landing slip. The usual welcoming flare is not fired. The massive lighthouse lamp, visible for miles, is dark. Joseph Mòr rows ashore, his heart pounding. He walks up the long, winding stairs to the lighthouse. He calls out the names of his friends. Only the wind answers. The silent kitchen. Mòr enters the kitchen. The fire in the grate is dead and cold, but the room is not chaotic. It is frozen in time. A meal of meat, pickles, and potatoes is on the table, cooked but untouched. A chair is overturned, as if someone stood up in a sudden, violent hurry. The clock on the wall has stopped. Mòr searches the sleeping quarters. The beds are made. He climbs to the light room. The lamp is cleaned, trimmed, and filled with oil, ready to be lit. But the three men, Ducat, Marshall, and MacArthur, are gone. The clues outside. The search moves outside. The island is small, steep, and surrounded by deadly cliffs. At the west landing, the investigators find scenes of immense violence, but from nature. Iron railings, cemented into the rock, are bent and twisted like wire. A massive block of stone, weighing over a ton, has been displaced. Turf has been ripped from the top of a 200-foot cliff. It looks like a storm of apocalyptic power hit the island. But there is a problem. The impossible logbook. The keepers kept a meticulous logbook. The entries found by Mòr are the most baffling part of the mystery. December 12th. Thomas Marshall wrote of a severe winds, the likes of which he had never seen in 20 years. He noted that James Ducat was very quiet, and William MacArthur, a man known for his brawling and toughness, was crying. December 13th. The storm continued. The men prayed. December 15th. The final entry. It reads simply, "Storm ended. Sea calm. God is over all." Here's the twist. There was no storm. Weather reports from nearby ships and the Lewis Island station confirmed that the weather on December 12th, 13th, and 14th was calm and peaceful. The sea was glass. Why were experienced keepers terrified of a phantom storm that didn't exist? Why was a tough veteran crying? And if the storm ended and the sea was calm on the 15th, what snatched them away immediately after? Theories. The rogue wave. Did a massive freak wave hit the island during a calm period, sweeping them all away as they tried to secure gear? This explains the bent railings, but not the crying or the phantom storm entries. Madness. Did the isolation drive one man insane? Did he murder the others and then throw himself into the sea? The sea monster. Local folklore claims that the seven hunters, the islands, are haunted by giant birds or sea spirits. Espionage. Were they abducted by a foreign vessel? No bodies were ever found. The three men vanished into the mist, leaving behind a cold meal, a stopped clock, and a logbook recording a tempest that only they could see.